Well, today we're going to put the new radiator in, and we're hoping that's going to go good. And we're going to look at the front brakes, make sure they're good, and maybe check the wheel bearings too. We're going to do that too. But that's about all.
All right, stay tuned.
Well, the cotter pin is way too small. It doesn't look like it was greased. Way too small. And typically when you do brakes, whenever you do brakes on old cars, on the front brakes, you automatically repack the wheel bearings. And I think they put new brakes on here, but I don't think they did the wheel bearings. This looks real dry, old, crusty, and there was a lot of play in this bearing from side to side. So we're gonna take it apart and take a look and see what it looks like. But I don't think it was serviced properly.
No grease.
And some little rust on there.
Yeah, doesn't look good.
There's no way they replaced the seal on there at all.
Ooh.
And this is all nasty looking. Well, we're gonna do the old trick where we put this back on and we put the nut on and we're gonna give it a big, there we go.
Ooh.
You can see the grease in there, just all dried up, no good. All of this needs to be, we need to clean it all up real good and clean the bearings and repack them and check them to see if they're good. And if they are, we'll just repack them, put it all back together, and we'll put new seals in it.
Alright, Pa, tell us what we got here.
We got our new radiator. We finally got it. I don't know if we had any pictures of this beforehand, but this is our new one. But it is an exact replacement for this one. I forget the name of the company that we had make it, but they have a website, and again, we'll give you some information on that. I think the radiator with shipping and everything is right at $600, so it's not cheap. We wanted a heavy duty one in case we wanted to add air conditioning to this thing, where we'd add a condenser in front of it. So we wanted extra cooling, and the manufacturer recommended we go with a dual core that's wider. So this has, you see okay?
Yeah, now let's look at the other one. You can see how much smaller they are.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put it in. This is about the last thing we need to do before we can get this engine running.
Yay!
All right. Let's start here, all right, take the other bolt out.
Oh, but it took me so long to get it in there. Sorry. First attempt to get the radiator in. It's too wide.
You know, this flange sticks out and it hits the doghouse. And it won't let me bring the radiator far enough this way. I think the holes are okay. So we're going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off of this all the way down. We think that's going to do it.
Attempt number 2. The bolts are in the wrong place.
Yeah, something is a little skewed here. It's a little crooked, and I think these are a little too wide for our doghouse. So we've cut that one off a little bit. It's had some interference here with the shift rod, so I took 1/4 of an inch out of the side of it here so the shift rod will clear. It was barely touching. So we're gonna try her again. Hopefully she'll work now.
Attempt 3.
Drill in it, but it doesn't have a nut plate on it, so I can do that.
Got the radiator in. And we got the
hose is put back on. Good to go.